You know my favorite place to be in the entire world is in the South Louisiana marsh, but that is not where I'll be tomorrow. The day will start in the marsh, but we'll be rapidly heading south, going offshore into the Gulf of Mexico, hopefully to catch some mangrove snapper, maybe some cobia, and whatever else will bite. I'm crossing the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway now, heading all the way down to Fourchon at the lower tip of Lafourche Parish. The Fourchon Golden Meadow Tarpon Rodeo is having a media event tonight, so we're all sleeping down there tonight and then heading out tomorrow. Some of us are gonna fish inshore, but I'm actually heading offshore. One of the few times a year I get to fish offshore, but conditions look to be really good. Supposed to have a 5-knot wind tomorrow. Doesn't get much better than that. Hopefully that materializes and we can put some fish in the boat. I brought the ice chest just in case. I don't get a whole lot of offshore fish. I definitely want some. So this water body right next to me is known as Bayou Lafourche, and it actually used to be an offshoot of the Mississippi River. And you can see all along here remnants of when that was the case. They still have oak skeletons along the bank here. Obviously back then this was all fresh water. It's highly saline now though. I'm getting close to a town known as Leeville. And in the Leeville area, they used to have extensive groves of orange trees. Really kind of crazy to even think about now. All right, it's the next morning, and on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best night of sleep I've ever gotten, 1 being the worst, I'm much closer to 1 than I am to 10. Didn't sleep much at all. My buddy Kevin and I stayed up fishing speckled trout under the lights in the canals in this little community. The fish weren't big, but they were very plentiful. We had a blast. Still pitch dark outside. I do hear some birds chirping, so I guess the sunrise is about to occur. But come see, I gotta show you something. I don't know if you can see this. It's a wind chime. And it is moving just a little bit, but not a whole lot. So I'm hoping it's gonna be nice and calm offshore this morning. I don't think it's gonna be a sheet of glass. Maybe we'll have like 1 or 2 footers, and we'll have a nice ride out to the offshore platforms just outside of Fourchon. One of the prizes that they're giving away for this media event is a trophy for the biggest mangrove snapper, and that's kind of my goal for the day, to catch a giant mangrove. They're a blast, a lot of fun to catch. Wish me luck. There's a trophy for heaviest mangrove. What are the chances that's going to end up in this boat?
Oh, we're going to try. We're going to do everything we can.
What's it going to take to win that trophy? How heavy of a mangrove?
10, 12 pounds.
10 to 12, okay.
Yeah, that's what I would say. If a 10-pound mangrove is a good fish.
All right. How far out we heading?
We're going to run about 25 miles at first, and then we're going to go ahead and probably cut in a little bit deeper and run about probably 40s. The most we're going to be out today. Yeah.
All right, we made about a 25-mile journey out here. We're at our first stop, but take a look at this current. The Gulf of Mexico is like a river right now. Incredible. I don't know if we can even fish right here.
I don't want to let it don't want the line to get tight. You want your bait to act like your chum. So you kind of just want to just give it some slack, and whenever you see a fish take it, just kind of put it in gear and just start reeling. Don't really jerk, because we use all circle hooks. If you jerk, you're just going to pull the hook right out there.
Are you seeing any yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. You see some mangroves?
A couple of them, but not very.
There we go. Fish on, fish on. You want to walk back? Nice. First mangrove of the day. Not a bad fish. Hey, I'll take the other half if you're breaking it. Thank you. Wow, how far down were you?
10, 12.
10 feet, okay.
Just out of sight.
Fish on, fish on.
Where you at, little brother?
Bryce. Fish on, fish on.
There's another one. Keep walking back. You gotta get over. You gonna feel them start tapping it, and whenever you see your rod start tapping, just start reeling. There you go, that's a nice one.
Can we just flip him in?
Perfect.
That's a good fish. That's a netter. That might be our trophy. That's a good fish. You saw that one he just caught? It was a nice fish.
Yeah, that was big. Get down to him.
Yeah, they're not right up top. Nice. Oh, there he is. Oh, man, that was a good fish. It was a lot better than the first one. Hurt my feelings. Little red. No, what is that? Vermilion? Vermilions, are they beeliners? Is that the same thing?
Just same thing.
Oh. So hard not to set the damn hook. Just instinct. Double. Oh, there's something. Looks like a mangrove, huh? Nope. Hardtail. No, Almaco Jack. This episode of Marsh Man Masson brought to you by Matrix Shad, and by Fitzgerald Fishing, and by Cito New Orleans, and by Versamax Corks, and by Death Grip Jig Heads.
Throw a couple pieces, you see the mangrove.
Yep,
right there.
okay.
I'm gonna throw a couple pieces and then get the
Alright, alright. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, that's some nice ones. Let me know when
I'm ready. Yep. We're just flipping.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's a nettable.
All right.
That's the one that we saw.
Yeah, no doubt. That's him. Good call, Dominic. All right, so this is an absolute blast. Fish are coming over the gunnel one after another. Lots of mangroves, lots of beeliner, technically called vermilion snapper. Also catching a vast assortment of other species. And this water here is absolutely gorgeous. On that big mangrove I just caught, the deckhand Dominic saw him coming in and out the rig, threw a bait in there, Now we didn't see him hit it, but the bait vanished, and you could tell something had hit it and reeled him in. And let me tell you, these fish are very, very powerful. And best of all, they are delicious, very good to eat. The best part of this trip is going to be tomorrow when we're eating these fish. There he is.
There you go. There you go.
Double beeliner. Definite meat haul. There he is. Oh. That's not a mangrove. I don't know what it is though. Another almaco. The beeliners are back.
Turned off for a second.
Yep. Back with a vengeance. That's a nice one. That's what she said.
There, switch poles.
They left you all your bait.
Tired.
You getting worn out? Here. Tired of catching all these fish? How far down are you going?
About 12 seconds. 12.
Free fall for 12?
Yeah. Let them take it. There you go. See? Just gotta get down to them.
Whoop. Forgot I had a weight. Man, it's nice. Take my fish off. Give me your ride. You take my fish off. This is awesome. All right, that stop could not have gone better. We got our limits of beeliners and mangrove. You actually have to count those in aggregate. And now we're moving along to go see if we can find any grouper. And grouper may even be better eating than mangroves and beeliners. So this is gonna be exciting. So Paul, rigging for grouper is a different deal, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna use a little bit bigger hook, bigger line, and see if we can't get them to bite.
What size hook do you use?
Just 16-aught.
16-aught?
Yeah, 16-aught.
And you
400-pound leader.
400-pound leader, how long?
I make my leaders about 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, obviously grouper, you're dropping all the way to the bottom, right?
Yeah, we're gonna drop it to the bottom and just let it soak down there, see if he's home, and try to get him to come up.
All right. Now, is this a particular platform you've caught him at before?
I've caught a few here before.
Yeah.
Yeah. This platform gets hit pretty hard, but normally early in the season, you can normally catch a couple.
And what type of grouper?
This is the Warsaw group.
Warsaw. Okay. So what's a typical size?
Average size is anywhere from 60 to 80 pounds.
Okay.
I caught 2 of them over 300. I mean,
Really?
they get big, yeah.
Okay.
So they got some big ones out here. The big ones are just hard to get.
Right. And what are you baiting with?
We're gonna use a hardtail.
All right, absolutely awesome. It took us about maybe 15, 20 minutes to get a bite, but we are now hooked up. And 7th grader Bryce is man in the rod. He's got it in the rod holder, but he's cranking away. We'll see how long this takes.
Taxman's hovering.
Taxman's hovering. Just waiting to see what you pull up. Yep. So not only is this Bryce's first grouper, this is his first time ever being offshore. Look at the sharks.
There must be 10 of them. If that thing comes up whole, it'll be amazing.
Oh, you're right. Sitting along like a perch.
You all right, Bryce?
Keep breathing.
Keep breathing. Good advice.
Yep.
Now he's got a little rhythm.
Yeah.
Reel when the boat's tipping.
Getting cadence with the boat.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, the grouper attempt was unsuccessful, unfortunately. Had 2 bites. One of them got off. We think it was probably a shark. Second was definitely a shark. We did get it up. The day's almost over, but on the way in, we're gonna stop and drag some baits real quickly, try and catch a wahoo or 2. We were in blue water targeting those grouper. We're now back in green water. So it'd be definitely a cherry on the top of an excellent day. Just went off. Come on, Bryce. You want him?
Come on, get over here.
It's all yours. Right here. Come on, Bryce.
Right here.
Right there.
Big rod.
It's big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is big.
You think it's a who?
I don't know. Might be. Hard to say.
As soon as he feels the boat slow down, just get what you can get out of it. There you go. That's what we need right there.
Pull up.
Reel on the way down.
See if I can pick up your rod.
Bryce is wondering why you didn't go to school.
Come on.
It's not really because he's pulling.
It's not really.
It's not really.
On the way down. Ready? Down. Reel. There may be 12 inches at a time.
Hopefully it's a big wahoo. That'd be awesome.
That'd be nice.
Especially if Bryce lands him. You're gaining ground, Bryce. You're doing good. Good job, Bryce. All right, so our heaviest mangrove snapper weighed 8 pounds, 8 ounces, more than doubling the closest competitor. So our boat took that category. Eddie Calais, who puts on this event, is the guy who caught it, so he gets the trophy. Shout out to him. But none of us are going home empty-handed. We caught an absolute ton of fish, and they're all really, really good to eat. So all of us are gonna have a feast for the next few days. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marsh Man Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh or offshore, we'll see you right here on Marsh Man Masson.